Get ready. What's about to hit is not just another astrological transit. On Thursday, August 28th, the Uranus-Neptune link clicks exact. Vision goes online. It's the rare moment where genius and magic shake hands, where the idea you can't stop thinking about finally shows you the steps. Most people will scroll past the signal. If you're awake, this is your download window. Use it, or it will evaporate. Hang tight. I'll show you exactly how to use it a little bit later. Here's the feel of the day. Part electric, part oceanic. A ping and a glide. It's the text that lands the instant you decide to let go. It's the out-of-nowhere melody that explains what you couldn't say. It's the yes in your chest that arrives before your brain can object. You may get sudden clarity inside a soft, dreamy haze, like a lighthouse strobing through fog. That's the signature. Uranus brings the breakthrough. Neptune brings the meaning. So expect surprising solutions, perfectly timed conversations, and symbols that land like instructions. You ask for guidance, and a cafe receipt prints with your grandmother's name. You think you're stuck, and a stranger on a podcast quotes the exact line you wrote in your journal last winter. You're about to close your laptop, and the file you forgot you saved glows like a breadcrumb. Your job is to catch them before they float off. Notes app open. Voice memos ready. Pen uncapped. Treat every spark as a thread worth pulling. Pull with curiosity, not force. If it slips away, bless it and whisper, "Come back in a kinder form." Mechanically, this is a supportive link. Innovation plus imagination. Tech plus transcendence. Science plus spirit. It's the spreadsheet that becomes a spell because it finally holds the right numbers. It's the code snippet that behaves like a prayer because it unlocks what you promised yourself you'd build. It rewards experiments, not grandstanding. Think prototypes, demos, sketches, test riffs, beta drafts. Think, here's the tiniest true thing I can ship in the next hour. You've been circling a podcast. Today you record a 90-second trailer on your phone. Wind noise and all. A friend texts, "I needed this exact sentence." Keep it. You can't find your brand voice. Today, you write 5 messy headlines that make you breathe easier. One of them hurts in the good way. That's your seed. You're redesigning your offer. Today, you write a 1-page how it works with clear boundaries. Your shoulders drop. That's the right container. You're composing again. Today, you loop a 20-second hook. On the third loop, your scalp prickles. That's the body's green light. This is idea compost that turns into fuel fast when you give it oxygen. Put your scraps in the air. Lay them in sunlight. Let them steam. Be curious, not perfect. You're not defending a thesis today. You're discovering one. Discovery feels like soft relief with a spark at the edges. If you feel that, keep going. Watch the shadow. The same current that births brilliance can scatter you into pretty daydreams and endless tabs, escapism dressed up as research. You'll call it gathering inspiration, while you avoid the 5 lines that would change everything. Or you'll over-idealize a radical fix because it's exciting, not because it's sound. Burn it all down when you actually need move 1 brick. The correction is simple. Pair every dream with a test. Dream. This workshop is healing. Test. DM 5 people the promise in 3 sentences. Ask 1 question. What would make this a drop everything and sign up for you? If 3 answers harmonize, you've got resonance. If they splinter, refine the promise. Don't torch the idea. Dream. A total rebrand. Test. Change your top banner and first line of your bio for 48 hours. Track saves, replies, and the feeling in your body when you read it out loud. If your jaw unclenches, you're closer than you think. Dream. This is the song. Test. Record a one-take voice memo, eyes closed. Walk around the block. If you get chills twice listening back, build the verse. If you flinch, keep the motif and release the key. Dream. I meant to write this book. Test. Write the back of book promise in 5 sentences and read it to a friend who loves you enough to be honest. If they lean forward, open a fresh doc. If they tilt their head, your topic wants a new doorway. If it sings and survives contact with reality, keep going. If it wilts under one small step, bless it and move on. Moving on is not failure. It's devotion to the truest version trying to reach you. And when the shadow shows up as the endless tab spiral. When you're 5, how I organize Notion videos deep and somehow reorganizing your spice drawer, pause. Put one hand on your heart, one on your belly. Ask, what is the smallest honest thing I can make in the next 20 minutes? Then do that, and only that. 20 honest minutes will outcreate 2 frantic hours every single time. Let yourself be porous without being swept away. Let symbols speak without making them prove themselves. Let the body vote first. You'll know you're aligned when your breath deepens, and the next step sounds like something you'd actually do on a Tuesday, not a fantasy version of you on a perfect future day. This window isn't just for the loud wins, it's for the quiet click. The email you finally send with a clear ask. The boundary you write kindly and keep. The file you name correctly because you're planning to return. The honest? Yes. The graceful number. The tiny prototype that makes the bigger thing inevitable. Catching the spark is your job. Giving it one breath of reality is your devotion. The rest is tide and timing. And today, both are on your side. Let's work the day on purpose. Morning. 20 minutes of silent listening. Close your eyes. Ask, show me the cleanest next move. And let whatever arrives land without judgment. Capture 3 lines only. Midday, 2 creative sprints, 22 minutes each. Sprint 1 is raw material. Dump ideas, connections, phrases, sketches, lists. 5-minute break. Sprint 2 is a micro-prototype. 1 page, 1 slide, 1 beat, 1 scene, 1 outline, or 1 email draft. Afternoon. Share it once. Send it to a collaborator, a trusted friend, or post a tiny excerpt where your people live. Evening. Integration walk. No headphones. Ask, what stays? What waits? Choose one action to carry into tomorrow. Use these journal prompts to load the signal. Read each one out loud, then free write for 5 minutes. No editing. What am I secretly building, even when I pretend I'm not? If my future self could send me a file today, what would be inside? Where has inspiration been leaking out as distraction? And how do I seal it? Which tool or technology would make my art or work feel enchanted again? What pattern keeps repeating this week, and what is it asking me to do next? If I made a version 1 in under an hour, what would it look like? Who needs to see this draft to help it breathe? What would this look like if it were easier? Here's your sprint menu. Pick 2. A. Title plus tagline pass. 20 headlines, 5 taglines. No judging. B. 1-page outline. Hook, 3 beats, close. C. Voice memo riff, 3 minutes, single take. Transcribe your best 10 lines. D. Mood board, 9 images only. Swap until the feeling locks. E. Landing sentence, 1 line that explains what this is and why it matters. F. Prototype the container. Thumbnail, cover, Slide 1. Intro paragraph, or Scene 0. G. Micro pitch. 3 bullet benefits and 1 clear next step. H. Systems tweak. Automate or template 1 repetitive task to buy oxygen for vision. Collaboration is blessed under this sky, especially across disciplines. Pair the coder with the poet, the designer with the strategist, the teacher with the editor. Trade drafts with a single question attached. What's the one thing I should do next? Keep feedback tiny and actionable so momentum survives. Body cues to expect. Fizzy skin, déjà vu, song snippets that loop, and waves of compassion like weather. If tears rise, let them rinse you. They're often the sign the vision finally feels safe to land. Drink water. Touch grass or concrete. A little salt and protein steadies the current, so your nervous system can carry more light without short-circuiting. After a quick sign-by-sign map, I will share the final step to seal the future you envision. For now, let your sun, moon, and rising guide you. Where innovation meets vision today. Aries. Money and private intuition. Price the idea. Trust the whisper. Say the number out loud and watch your body's response. If it feels like a quiet yes, offer a simple founder's rate and invite 3 people who have already shown interest. Taurus. Identity and community. Rebrand a little. Ping the ally. Refresh the first line of your biography so it clearly says who you help and how. Swap 1 photo or banner to match, then message a trusted colleague for a warm introduction to one person who might need you. Gemini. Backstage process and public image. Fix the system. Update the bio. Create 1 reusable message you can send to new contacts. What you offer. 1 proof and 1 next step. Update a paragraph on your site or profile so it reflects what you truly do now. Cancer. Future networks and big-picture learning. Join the room. Pitch the course. Enter 1 group, forum, or cohort that stretches you. Name your future class with a title and 3 clear outcomes, and start a small interest list so people can raise their hands. Leo. Career reinvention and shared resources. Prototype the offer. Clarify the terms. Write a 1-page offer that lists the promise, what is included, what is not, the timeline, and any collaboration terms. Book 1 short call and ask for a direct yes or no to keep momentum alive. Virgo. Teaching and partnership. Outline the workshop. Ask for real support. Give it a title, 3 outcomes in plain language, and 1 exercise participants will actually do. Send that page to a potential partner and ask if they would co-host or handle a specific role. Libra. Investments and daily systems. Clean a leak, template a task. Cancel or renegotiate 1 expense that does not serve you. Then write a 5-step checklist for a task you repeat every week so you can run it faster without thinking. Scorpio. Relationship upgrades and creative voice. Test the duet, ship the draft. Make a short collaboration, a 60-second clip, a paragraph, or a single image with a caption, and share it with 1 question. What is the line or moment that lands most? Build your next version around that answer. Sagittarius. Workflow and home base. Optimize your tools. Soften your space. Set a focus mode that allows only the applications you need for the next hour. Clear 1 surface and add light, or 1 grounding object. Then protect a 90-minute deep work block on your calendar. Capricorn. Passion project and message. Write the hook. Show the sketch. Draft several possible titles or hooks, and pick your top 3. Make a quick mock cover or slide for each. Ask a few people to vote, and commit to building the winner's first page tomorrow. Aquarius. Home technology and values. Organize the studio. Align the pricing. Label cables or folders. Save one default template for recording or writing. And rename your tiers to reflect what you stand for. Publish one tier today so people have a clear way to begin. Pisces. Communications and identity. Claim the name, say it out loud. Secure the handle or the domain you want to be known by. Record a 30-second introduction with your name, your promise, and the next thing to expect. And if you can say it without shrinking, share it. If you only do one thing, do this. Choose a single idea and give it 2 honest hours. 1 to catch it, 1 to shape it. Put a tiny stake in the ground where the future wants to meet you. The universe tends to move toward people who move. Close the night with 3 questions. What did today prove? Name 1 proof. What did today clear? Name 1 release. What wants my attention first thing tomorrow? Write it on a sticky note and place it where you'll see it before you see your phone. If you felt the signal come online, you're not imagining it. This is your window. Comment the 1 sentence that arrived for you, even if it's strange. Save this so you can run the same sprints next time this link peaks. Your likes and subscribes are appreciated.